is Chinedu, and today I'm doing a presentation on the structures and the functions of the digestive system. The digestive system is where food is broken down into smaller particles so that food can be easily absorbed through the lining of the small intestine into the bloodstream and into the lymphatic system, then transported to the cells of the body for use in cell metabolism. The digestive system is made up of the mouth, where food is chewed by the teeth and moved around by the tongue, which after chewing pushes the food into the pharynx. The pharynx is a cone-shaped cavity, approximately 12 centimeters long. It is divided into three: the nasopharynx, this is found behind the nasal passageways, and it takes care of air circulation in the airways. The second one, the oropharynx, this is behind the mouth, and the tonsils are found on either side of it. The third and last of it is the laryngeal pharynx. This is the part that joins the pharynx with the esophagus. The esophagus is a collapsible muscle. The esophagus is a collapsible muscle tube, 25 centimeters in length, and it lies at the back of the trachea and in front of the thoracic vertebrae. It pushes down food into the stomach, and it has a mucous membrane that makes it easy for food to move down the esophagus. It is separated from the stomach by the cardiac sphincter. The cardiac sphincter is a circular ring that relaxes so that food can be allowed into the stomach. The stomach is a J-shaped muscular organ located immediately below the diaphragm on the left of the abdominal cavity. Food comes into the stomach from the esophagus via the cardiac sphincter. It is divided into four. The first one is the cardia, the second one is the fundus, the third one is the body, and the last is the pyloric antrium. The stomach secretes acid and enzymes that digest food. Ridges of muscle tissue called rugae line the stomach. The stomach has three layers of muscles: longitudinal, oblique, and circular muscles, which all contract periodically, churning food to help in the digestive process. The small intestine is where the digestion of nutrients is completed and absorbed through the lining of the small intestine. It is 6.5 centimeters long and 2.5 centimeters wide. It is divided into three parts, namely the duodenum, the jejunum, and the ileum. The lining in the small intestine contains finger-like projections called villi. The villi contains microvilli that increase the surface area for absorption of nutrients. At the base of the villi are Liebigund glands. Liebigund glands release intestinal juice which contains digestive enzymes. And these digestive enzymes helps in the digestion of food in the stomach. Brunner's glands in the submucosal lining produce an alkaline mucus which neutralizes the acid contents transported from the stomach. The nasopharynx salivary glands, the gallbladder, the pharynx, the esophagus, the stomach, the small and large intestines, liver, and pancreas all aid in the digestion of food, and these all follow in the digestive system. Now we're going to be talking about chemical digestion. In digestion happens in two different ways. One of it is chemical digestion, and the other one is mechanical digestion. The first one we're treating now is the chemical digestion. Briefly, chemical digestion is the use of digestive enzymes to break apart the chemical bonds that hold food molecules together. This breaks the food into smaller particles so that eventually the food can be absorbed through the lining of the small intestine. Chemical digestion takes place in the mouth, stomach, small intestine, and large intestine. The following happens during the process of chemical digestion. The first one is that fat is broken down into fatty acids and monoglycerides. Another thing that happens is that the nucleic acids break down into nucleotides. And something else that happens is that polysaccharides or carbohydrate sugars breaks down into monosaccharides. Proteins break down into amino acid. Without chemical digestion, the body wouldn't be able to absorb nutrients, which would then lead to vitamin deficiencies and malnutrition. The second type of digestion is mechanical digestion, which, as we know, is the opposite of the chemical digestion. Mechanical digestion is the use of teeth to break down food into smaller particles in the mouth, and the use of muscles in the stomach, small intestine, and large intestine to break down food and move it through the digestive system and also mix it with digestive enzymes. Here, is the mechanical process of breaking down food. Because after the teeth has beaten the food into smaller bits so that it can be able to go to the stomach, the process of the food going from the esophagus to the small intestine, large intestine, and the stomach, food doesn't just go down. The muscles contract in a rhythmic manner to push food down from one place to the next. And all this is done in a mechanical way because there is no chemical involved in it. Peristalsis is also part of the mechanical digestion. This refers to involuntary contractions and relaxations of the muscles of the esophagus, stomach, and intestines to break down food and move it through the digestive system. Mechanical digestion happens before chemical digestion can take place. There are a lot of digestive enzymes in the body. And today, I'll be discussing two of those enzymes in this presentation. And those enzymes are pepsin and amylase. Pepsin is an enzyme only produced in the stomach, and it aids in the digestion of food. Pepsin breaks down proteins into polypeptides. Pepsin is activated by hydrochloric acid. This acid kills all the bacteria in the food that has been ingested and deactivates salivary amylase. Pepsin is active at the acidity of normal gastric content. And normal gastric content is between pH 1.0 and pH 4.0. And it remains active up to pH 7.0, but remains stable and is irreversibly inactivated until pH 8.0. Pepsin was discovered in 1836 by Theodore Schwann. Pepsin was derived from the Greek word meaning digestion. Disaccharides, that is maltose. Amylase is an enzyme produced in the mouth and esophagus by the saliva, and also in the small intestine by the pancreas. So from what we can see here, amylase is produced in different places. It can be produced in the mouth, produced in the mouth and the esophagus by the saliva, and inside the small intestine is produced by the pancreas. Amylase acts as starch. Salivary amylase produces maltose, disaccharides, and dextrins. Pancreatic amylase complete digestion of carbohydrates, and then produces glucose, which gives the body energy. Thank you very much, and this is the end of my presentation.